What up, what up, what up?
What up, though?
We back with another episode of A Moment in Clarity.
Moment of clarity.
And we coming to bring shit to you that's clear. The questions you have, the shit you scared to talk about, we gonna talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
And we're gonna try to make it as clear as possible. Cause again, it's just our opinions and our ghetto philosophies. That's it. That's it. And it's Brick.
Yeah, it's Youngin.
We got Youngin the Great in this motherfucker, y'all. He want to be all modest and shit, but he Youngin the Great in this motherfucker. That boy go crazy.
Tripping. Well, let's go ahead and get right into it.
Let's do it.
Let me ask you. You feel like niggas read books these days?
Read books. Man, niggas can barely read. What you talking?
That's a fact.
They can barely read, for real.
Yeah.
They keep it a book with you, they can barely read, man.
Yeah.
But no, they not reading.
But do you think it's any benefits that we missing out on by not reading? What they putting in these books that we missing out on?
Man, what they say, if you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in
the
the book.
Yeah.
That's a real saying. And I ain't gonna lie, they ain't lying, because there's so much game in these books, man. They giving so much different information on self-love, finances, relationships.
Yeah.
Being a good leader, a good parent, a good spouse, about everything, man. Being a god, you feel me? Like the shit they don't want us to know is all in books. Everything. But they want to put the TV in front of them. They quick as hell to put the TV in front of us. But nah, it ain't the TV. It's social media and the radio now.
Mm-hmm.
Those is our teaching tools.
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
a fact. Them rappers, the rappers is the ones raising these kids now.
Facts.
They more influential than the parents is.
Facts. And I ain't even gonna say they raising the kids. They raising grown-ups too. They raising grown-ups too, because you got some grown-ups that I see them acting like young boy and shit.
For sure.
I see grown-ups dressing like young boy, standing bow-legged and shit.
Yeah,
like,
tripping.
Wearing their clothes like young boy. Like, I see it. I'm seeing it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All the time. I see them dressing like the younger rappers. Like, they run the world. I can't even lie. In the black community, I'm gonna say they run the world for sure. Like,
that's right.
They tell you what's right and wrong.
What you mean?
If a rapper say this what it is, then that's what it is. If a rapper say that's what we wearing,
that's what it is.
That's what we wearing. That's what everybody trying to go cop.
Yeah. So is everybody followers?
Hell yeah.
Everybody?
95%.
So you telling me all the fans is followers and the rappers is the leaders?
Yes.
Oh
95%. Yes, hell yeah. You got to think about it. And I'm speaking from a place of, I used to be a follower. I wanted to be a hot boy. I wanted to be like Juvie and shit. I was rocking the money bandana and the camouflage bandana.
Yeah.
I remember when I had that bitch wrapped on.
That was kind of fly though, wasn't it?
It was. My old dude ain't think so though. That nigga seen me snatch the rag off my head and shit. I wanted to scrap his ass. I was mad.
Yeah, but you knew better.
I knew better.
Yeah.
But I felt so disrespected. I had my white tee on and my Gerbos. You feel me?
Yeah.
It was my only pair, and I wore them bitches to death.
Let's talk about it. What color?
They was blue.
So
navy blue with like a light wash. I still remember it was like a light wash in them, navy blue.
So which ones? Was these the ones with the knife pocket, or was these the ones with the straps?
No, I didn't have a knife pocket on them. You know the knife pocket? No, because they was the shorts. They was Gerbos.
Oh, the shorts.
Yeah, they was Gerbos shorts.
Yeah.
Then and for real, I don't even know where I got them. I think I probably bought them off somebody too. I know I didn't get them at the store. During that time in my life, I couldn't buy the Gerbos at the store. That wasn't until later on down the line.
Yeah.
where I was copping them out the store, and then that's when I got into the pants, and then I had the knife pocket on them. Or
Yeah,
whatnot.
legendary.
Yeah, for sure. Like, you
Legendary.
could stuff a lot in them pockets.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Y'all wouldn't know. Y'all gotta go do y'all research. Them Jabot pockets,
Yeah,
them something different. Had them in every color too: blue, black, green, tan,
legendary.
brown, gray.
Legendary.
I had them in every color, all type of washers. You come with a Jabot fit, you that guy.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I had the bows. The bows. That's what we called them. The bows on. You had to be there for sure.
Yeah, for sure. You came through with one of them. It was up. It was up. If not nothing, I was good for coming through on a birthday.
Real talk.
Yeah.
And you can get fly for about $100. The whole fit was about $100. You can get a shirt and some pants for about $100, or maybe nine. If you looked up, maybe 90 or 80 for real. Yeah. You catch the bows on sale. You could get them for 2 for $80 for real.
That's a fact. That was back when.
2 for $80. If you got lucky, 2 for $80. And you might spend a couple extra dollars on the tee, maybe another $30-$40.
But they tees was fire.
Hell yeah,
fire.
You couldn't go wrong with a Jabot fit. I'm telling you.
What about Mesquite? Was niggas fucking with the Mesquite shit?
I fuck with the Mesquite too. I had a lot of Mesquite. My shit came from Burlington.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was real. I don't know, but it came from Burlington though. I had the Mesquite. Lot 29.
Yeah.
Pepe.
Yeah.
Azure.
Oh, that was hard. That was one of my favorites.
My favorite jeans was Azure. Yeah. Even to this day, I ain't gonna lie, I think Azure is still maybe the hardest jeans that was ever invented. Yeah. Because of those washes. Yeah. I'm into washes. I like the different washes in jeans.
For sure.
Shit like that. And Azure came with that, with the cuts.
Yeah, back then.
Way back then. Y'all.
Premium
denim for sure. I was paying $100. Those was $100 a pair
for sure.
110, 120, depending on. Yeah, I was paying that. I was like, I got my first pair in the 8th grade.
Yeah.
Yup, the 8th grade. That's when I got my first pair of Azure jeans, and I was addicted after that.
Yeah.
But Azure, Mesquite, Pepe, Echo Red, regular Echo.
Okay.
A velour fit.
What about the academics? You ever fuck with the academics?
Oh yeah, I fuck with the academics heavy.
Yeah.
I had some sweet ass academic shit. That shit was hard too. Then was premium denims too.
Yeah.
Academics, that was like a step up over Jabot's. Real. When you wanted to go, Jabot was like your daily shit. And when you wanted to step up, you come in with the academic shit. I forgot about academics. Rockaware was like regular shit too.
Yeah. Yeah. But they had some shit though. They had some shit.
Yeah. Niggas fuck with that. We had a whole lot of shit that we fuck with heavy. And all of those influences came from the rappers.
For sure.
That's what we seen wearing. Jerseys.
Yeah.
With the hat to match.
For sure.
That came from rappers. Like and we wanted to do it. So whenever a rapper said this what it is, then that's what it was. And that's how impactful they was. So even to this day, like music still impact me to this day, and I'm grounded. If I'm in a certain mood and I'm listening to a certain artist, it's gonna for sure heighten that emotion, whether it's good or bad. And me being aware of that, I know like, oh yeah, let me turn dog off because I don't want to feel like this. I want my energy to be redirected somewhere else.
That's right.
And so I put on a different artist that's gonna give me that feeling that I need and to be in a healthier space and shit like that. So yeah, the music for sure plays a big role in what we do, how we feel, and how we moving around this motherfucker. And no, they ain't reading. The book's out the question. And when they should read more.
Yeah.
Cause it's a lot of game. The books is what changed my life for real.
Okay.
Reading different books.
What books can you say you've read that changed your life 100%?
Richest Man in Babylon.
Okay, yeah, that was hard.
Uh,
What was your thought on that one? If you don't mind me asking.
just the power, manifestation, your mind. You changing your mindset is the biggest thing. Because a lot of times you be like, I want to do this, that, and the third, but your mind not there for you to do those things. So that book had me realize, like, you gotta really have this mindset. Like, I gotta know, I gotta be disciplined with my money.
Yeah,
Not let my money control me and shit like
that's
that.
right.
Let my money work for me. Because a lot of times we get caught up in the money controlling you.
Yeah,
You got 100 places for your money to go, but where it need to go so that it can save you later on down the line. So that was one of the things I learned in that book.
okay.
Um,
Give us another book. What's another book that you feel like helped you throughout life?
it's another book. It's called God Hates Divorce,
Ooh, okay.
and that's a book I read. I read this book before I was married. The title just it fucked me up. So
Yeah.
I say, that's powerful. Let me read that. And in that book, it talked about the obstacles a couple went through in order for them to maintain their umpteenth year of marriage. I can't even tell you how many. I just know they was together for a long time. I actually know the author. She is a business partner and stuff like that.
Okay.
And
So this book was written locally?
yeah.
Oh, that's dope. That's
Yeah.
dope. That's dope.
Yeah, and it's on Amazon too. Her book is on Amazon.
Okay.
It's a dope ass book. And in there, she just talked about the obstacles her and her husband went through and different things that they did for them to get on one accord and start fighting through and not giving up on one another and shit like that. And so that book motivated me to never give up because they went through some shit and they never gave up and they stood by each other, and through it all they still locked in to this day, and they've been married for a long time. So that's one of my favorite books. The Four Agreements is another one.
Okay. Now, what's that one about?
um Four things that, I ain't gonna say traits, but four, what would you call it? Four laws, I guess. I'm gonna say laws. Four laws that you should follow in life for you to have a good life. And as you know, not to take things personal. And I know, young, you take shit personal.
I do.
You a grudge holding
I
nigga
do.
and shit like
I
that.
do.
So actually, yeah, okay, yeah, that just popped. Okay, I ain't. But yes, the Four Agreements is something that change your life, I think, because you hold on to things from people that wronged you and shit, and you gotta let that shit go because that creates um, a wall to block love when you feel with so much hurt and anger. It blocks the wall of love because now your heart is hardened and you can't receive love when you
Sure.
got a hardened heart. So you don't take things personal. What's the other three? Damn, my mind went blank. I had them all in my head too, dog. You don't take nothing personal. Um, we gotta get this right, y'all. We gotta just bear with me. Hold on, y'all. I'm going as fast as I can. Cause the people gotta know these things. Oh, be impeccable with your word. So you say you gonna do something, stand on that. Be a man of your word. Don't take anything personal. Don't make assumptions.
Mm-hmm.
That's something. That's for the women. Cause women y'all always assuming some shit.
All the time.
And baby, you be wrong 98% of the time. And when you don't assume, it's probably when it's going down.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
You be assuming at the wrong time, boo.
Yeah, yeah,
When you
yeah,
on my ass, I ain't even doing nothing, girl. You tripping.
yeah. You
When you
tripping?
ain't, that's when that shit
Yeah,
popping.
it's going down.
And I just gave y'all ladies a gem right there. That's a moment of
Yeah.
clarity right there. That one on me,
That's
y'all.
a fact.
That one on me.
That's a
You know, I
fact.
just gave y'all some game, ladies. So I hope y'all listening. Don't be up talking about, you think you know what the fuck you. I do.
Yeah,
Cause I'm the one. So you better listen. And don't make assumptions. And always do your best.
okay. That's kind of cliche, but I can kind of understand it.
Elaborate.
Uh, we've been hearing that our whole life.
So it's just like, but I. So you don't think that sometimes you think you do this shit so good all the time that you just be like, I could do this shit with my eyes closed.
Mm-hmm.
So that means you don't think you kind of may not give it your all because you can do this shit with your eyes closed.
Sometimes, depending on what it is, yeah.
So that's why they say always do your best, because that's when the ego get in. Sometimes we do get cocky.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we do get cocky. You might, and it could come from when you fucking abroad and shit like that. You be like, yeah, I be fucking her brains out and shit. So you might be like, I might give her 40-50% this time. I really ain't in the mood.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna give her this, since I've been giving 110 the last few rounds and shit like that. But this might be the one that could cost you everything.
Yeah.
Cause she thought she was gonna get that 110 and you only came 50 on that
for
ass.
sure. And she needed that one.
And she need that 110 at that moment. And now it done cost you everything.
Yeah.
Now you limp dick out here and shit like that.
Yeah.
So that's why you gotta give it your all at all times, man.
I can dig that.
You gotta give it your all at all times. But is it any books that you read that maybe might have changed your life?
Yeah. I would say the few books that I read, the few books that I read that changed my life and my perspective on life would be I like the Richest Man in Babylon. That was an amazing read.
Mm-hmm. What was one of your big takes from that one?
Pretty much basically the same thing you said, man. I think the perspective of it, for me, it was me more or less me analyzing it and just seeing how you can like really manifest things, like how your words really got power. Just like how we feel like we can manifest bad things, we can manifest good things as well. You know, so that kind of opened my eye to that. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, that was like a game changer for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, in terms of finance and you know, just finance literacy in general. You know,
one of the biggest downfalls in the community.
Yeah, probably the biggest. You know what I'm saying? If you don't understand finances, how can you really create wealth at all? You can't. It's impossible. Or is it possible? Because the rappers do it, and they don't got financial literacy.
But they don't have wealth either. They just got money. It's a difference.
Okay, yeah.
Wealth is when you die, your kids good.
Yeah.
A lot of the rappers got money, but they kids won't see nothing from it because they done blew it all on clothes and chains.
Yeah.
And they didn't set up deals and situations where their kids can receive royalties and things of that sort. So financial wealth, you gotta, have that paperwork in order.
Yeah.
So that the generations on down the line can eat forever.
For sure.
So there's levels to it.
Yeah.
So speaking of wealth, what's the dumbest thing you ever blew money on?
The dumbest thing I ever blew money on, probably was a 4-wheeler. I went and bought a 4-wheeler. I paid like probably like wasn't that much, probably like 4,500, maybe 5,000 on it. You know what I'm saying? And I brung it back. You know what I'm saying? And I took it to the park across the street and rode it through the park. You know what I'm saying? And the neighbors called the police on me. So,
and they took it?
No. They was actually cool. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They came, was like, man, you can't be riding this over here or whatnot. If you can't, just go ahead and put it back up. I was like, all right, cool, you know. So I spent it around one last time. Still, you know how niggas do. One last time, and you know what I'm saying. In the process of doing that, I had never ridden a 4-wheeler ever. You know what I'm saying. I burned out the clutch on it. You know what I'm saying. So within the next week, I had to sell that thing, and I sold it for like $1,000.
Damn.
So yeah, that's some dumb shit.
You don't think was it worth it in the moment?
Yeah, it was fun. I'm gonna get another one. Yeah.
I never.
Yeah.
No, I did ride a 4-wheeler. I'm tripping. I'm about to say I never rode one in the hood. I did it in like on out of town and shit like that. But it's a
Okay.
little different because it's so controlled.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? How you gotta like follow everybody.
Yeah,
So I
it's-
never
it's
really
cool, but
Yeah,
right.
I ain't never did a free fall riding it through the hood on my meek shit.
Yeah,
I
it's
want to do
different.
that.
It's
I ain't never
different.
did that before, but I done
different.
did the out of town shit. It's fun, but they are like, no, you can't go fast.
Yeah,
You gotta. It's just a lot of rules.
yeah.
But it's a lot of rules. But I did have a dog ass experience because in Jamaica we rode through the what's the name slums and shit like that.
That's hard.
And I felt like Tommy and Ox
Yeah.
off belly because
Yeah.
the little kids really was chasing us and they was asking for money and shit like that. But I ain't give them shit because I thought they was gonna try to rob me. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, this nigga crazy, yo.
I'm for real, cause we really in the trenches for real.
Yeah,
We out of bounds. They know we
Yeah,
out of bounds.
for sure.
I'm a light skinned nigga in Jamaica and shit.
Yeah,
I ain't stopping.
yeah.
I'm literally in the slums. Like we really like is chickens running around wild and shit. I kept going. I did. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn. What would you say some of the dumbest things you ever spent money on would be?
I put lamb doors on the car.
That's kind of fly though.
But the money I put into it, I couldn't even enjoy it because I kept fucking them up, riding with the doors up. So I kept burning the pumps out.
Yeah,
It's 150 a pump. It's 4
Yeah.
pumps on each door.
yeah,
You do the math.
Yeah.
Like, I kept I'm fucking the pumps up.
yeah.
So every time I turn around, it's 150 a pump.
Tripping. Yeah, that's
Fucking me up.
Yeah,
It was already about 3 to get them put on there. It's just the maintenance to it. I'm gonna be like, it was just a lot. Like you got to get no maintenance all the time. What did I have fun? Yes. Would I do it again? No.
So was it worth it?
It was.
Yeah,
We fooled in the money with the doors up.
yeah.
Screens, sounds, rims.
right.
We had it all. That was a hell of a time in my life.
Yeah.
And for Cuz life, because he fucked a lot of women just by being in the passenger with me.
Sheesh.
You know, he fucked a lot of women.
Yeah. Shout out to Cuz.
And shout out to Cuz. He know who he is. You know, he know who he is.
Yeah.
He fucked a lot of women too. He fucked a lot of women. For sure. But yeah. What you think the smartest thing you ever done with money?
Invest in multiple businesses.
Okay. Talk to him.
Yeah, so in terms of that, it took a while for me to kind of, you know what I'm saying, get that mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, we so used to only buying what we can see. You know, when you make an investment, you don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
You really got to have tunnel vision. You got to really know what you're getting yourself into.
Oh, talk that shit. Okay.
You know what I mean? So, you know, that was kind of scary the first few times I did that. But once I realized, oh, yeah, this working.
Mm-hmm.
When you plot, plan carefully
Mm-hmm.
and see it through, it can work in your favor. On top of manifesting, yeah, I'm addicted now.
Ooh, he dropping a whole lot of gems. This is a moment of clarity for
It's a
real.
moment of clarity.
So, you investing in yourself has probably been one of the best things it sounds like you ever did in your life.
For sure, 100%. The best investment that you could ever make is of self.
Shit. Say it one more time for the people.
The best investment
Mm-hmm.
in life that you could ever make is an investment of self.
God damn. I second that. I agree. Because that's what help me become the best me I could be is continuously investing in my goddamn self.
Yeah.
Damn. Hey, y'all. Young and the Great just came through. We're going to end that motherfucker just like that. Because that shit was so powerful. It don't even need no follow-up. The best investment you can do is invest in yourself.
Invest in yourself.
And y'all tune in for another motherfucking episode of A Moment of Clarity. Because I think we're going to go into more depth on that on the next episode.
Yeah, we gone.